Hey, I'm back with another retro trailer reaction, and someone actually asked me to do this on Facebook. Someone asked me to react to Zardoz from 1974, I believe it is. I have seen this movie. I can't say I saw. I don't think I saw it as a kid. Definitely didn't see it at the movies. I never saw the trailer back in the day. Mind you, I was only 5 at that point, so maybe a little bit too early for me to remember. Um, I do remember seeing it on TV though at some point. I think the first time I saw it was probably in the 90s. I think I saw it late night on Channel 4, like a kind of like a crazy film season or something weird like that. And to be honest, I don't think I've been seeing the film all the way through. I don't remember. I remember a sort of film you sort of tend to just like catch like on you switching over channels late at night and you'd suddenly see the end of it or the last half hour or something, or 20 minutes in, something like that. So I'm not sure I've actually seen the whole film. I may well have done actually. Probably did actually at one point. I think it starts on the beach, then it when there's anyway. Let's just hit the trailer. I remember it being crazy. Beyond 1984, beyond 2001, beyond love, beyond death. Zardoz. That is. It does come across as a blinking like a fever dream or something like that, doesn't it? Really. Let's see if I can turn my volume up as well. Let's see if this will actually. I've got a volume booster on this. I wonder if it make the volume actually come out louder on the video. I hope so. Um, yeah, it does come across as an acid trip, doesn't it? Like a fever dream. Even the blinking the blurbs that come up, the writing and all that all kind of looks a little bit kind of like way wacky out there, kind of like I don't know, psychedelic sci-fi maybe you could call it. But then you got this giant head. Okay, there's a giant fly. I think it's a flying head. It's like what the heck? Oh gosh. Oh, the gun is good. And there's Sean Connery. I'm kind of surprised Sean Connery looks so old, isn't he? Actually, he's 1974, but I suppose he's well past his Bond days, and he's getting on a bit. So he died recently, didn't he, old Sean Connery? But a great actor in his time. You couldn't knock him for his James Bond roles. I don't remember seeing him do an awful lot outside of James Bond, to be honest. I'm sure he must have had. Yeah, of course he did. He had a few other, did The Rock and stuff like that. But yeah, he kind of that was his major role, wasn't it? Though back in the day, the James Bond movies, and this Sardos one is just it's just crazy. Just his costume that he has to wear for this is kind of like it's wacky and out there. It's kind of like I think the premise is it's futuristic, but they're kind of like I think it's a two-tier kind of society. We got these savages like running wild. I can't remember what they have to do. I think they sacrifice, make sacrifices, or they I don't know. Do they catch just slaves for the giant floating head and get given guns in return? I don't know if it's some sort of social commentary, but yeah, I can't remember what they give to the head as payment for the guns. Yeah.
In the stone head. I don't know. It is the only path and passage into the vortex.
Look at that
Show
effect.
me how you come to be here. Tell me everything. My name is Zed.
Okay, yeah, it's all a bit weird. I can't remember there being a beach and the floating head comes in and gives them guns and he decides to creep on board. I guess he wants to know more, basically. It's kind of like the gods challenging the gods because to them they thought they were gods. Especially with that floating head device. It's kind of like I was going to give a spoiler then, but like um, I'll try not to give a spoiler for the ending because should I give a spoiler? It's probably 1974. If you're not seen it yet, you're blinking. That's your business, isn't it? Really, it's nearly 50 years old. It's nearly as old as me. But yeah, I was gonna say it got the giant head is kind of like I was mentioning Wizard of Oz, which is kind of like where the name Zardoz comes from. It's the end of Wizard and an Oz, and that comes apparent later on. But it's where the wizard hides behind the curtain and fools the people who don't know into thinking he's like some magical, powerful wizard when he's just some bloke with a few special effects. This is a kind of what they are a little bit. The floating head thing is not some god. It's just just a mechanical device. I don't actually. I can't remember how the film works out now, but I know that being the big reveal at the end, that they got Zardoz from Wizard of Oz, and it comes across as being some kind of big reveal. But I can't really. I mean, I know obviously we people in this time who know the movie Wizard of Oz would understand it, but I don't know how Sean Connery in this weird futuristic, barbarous. Space age, well, I don't know, like more post-apocalyptic sci-fi, how he would know what Wizard of Oz was about. But I can't even remember it. It was just kind of a weird old movie, really. I think there was a suggestion of some sex, maybe. Which I quite, when I was like, I don't know, when I saw it, I was like, oh, maybe there'll be some sex. I might get to see some tits. That's all I kind of remember from it, really. But I don't remember it being super gripping. It was just kind of weird and odd. And yeah, he was just kind of like, I think the people he's gone to who control the flying head, they kind of like it's almost another analogy would be like to the what's that? The time travel machine, the time machine. Where in the future you've got the Savage Beast people, and you've got the Eloi, who are the advanced. Well, they're kind of like more peaceful than advanced, actually, but they're kind of high evolutionary. But they're and the other ones are the savages. But these kind of like these people he goes to see are like more intelligent. I think they've learned the secret of immortality as well. So they're kind of godlike in some way, the fact they can live forever. And I think they're revered as gods by the savage people. But that's more the fact that they make them think that they're gods. That's what the floating head's all about. It's just to keep them in their place, keep them scared of daring to challenge them, that kind of thing. I can't remember now. Just watch the trailer. Enough. I can never not find Sean Connery in a red nappy anything but hilarious. I'm sorry, I'm missing the plot here. I'm not really sure there was much of a plot, to be honest. Let's just say they never made a Zardoz 2 and leave it at that. Into a world of eternal life. He brought the gift of death. Okay. Yeah, I think there was a certain amount of hubris and a certain amount of ennui amongst the people who had got the eternal life. And like I say, he was like a challenge, something interesting, something different, a break from normality for them. So I think the women kind of got a bit obsessed with him a little bit, and like, I don't know, they wanted a bit of rough or something, some of these posh birds. But anyway, yeah. But everything else like that whole blinking prism and the echoey kind of voices and the weird effects, it's just like a psychedelic sci-fi. Oh my gosh. Yeah, look at this. This is just some bonkers stuff. Yeah. It's like an acid trip waiting to happen. Oh, this is from the beginning. I'm sure they were capturing people to give to the head. I don't know what they did with them. Will they use them as slaves? I have seen the future. And it doesn't work. The present doesn't work, let alone the future. Yeah, this is just bonkers. Zardoz created God. And in the end, Zardoz recreated man. It's like he's running around in a blinking funhouse firing off a gun, like all kinds of like he's taken the brown acid and he's running around in a funhouse with a weapon. They should have taken his weapon off him. It's not good. It's not good to go take crazy trips when you're armed. Put your guns down, behave yourself. You don't need all them horrible vibes going, all them weird blinking blinking flashing images in there. That's got to chill your. It's got to kill your buzz, man. That's got to do your head in. A John Borman film. Okay, I've heard that name. I don't know what else he did though. Yeah, even that is. The music is kind of. What have I done there? I don't know what I did there. I've touched my screen and ah, touched my screen and does something really weird. Let's just stop. I see what I've done. Oh, this laptop is a touch screen as well. It's kind of confusing. It confuses the heck out of me. Well, yeah, completely confused by technology, like the people of Zardoz were. Why is it saying Saturday now? I think it's a different Zardoz trailer. I seem to have the Royal Cinema. Oh, okay. I seem to have hit another Zardoz trailer by accident. But yeah, I went in my own little psychedelic acid trip there, didn't I? Yeah, Zardoz, one of the weirdest films. Definitely one of the strangest films. Definitely the strangest film that Sean Connery ever did, I'm sure. And yeah, just lots of weird visuals. I kind of one of those films I remember watching. It was like, what the hell is going on? What is happening? What does it mean? I think it tries to be deep and have some deep meanings sort of going on with it. But it's just I don't know. It's an experience more of a not necessarily an enjoyable one, but it's definitely an experience of some sort to watch Zardoz and don't take any strange brain-altering chemicals when you watch it though, because it might just be too much for you. Anyway, cheers for watching. Yeah, if you want to leave your reactions to my reactions in the comments down below, that would be super groovy. And if you want to catch some more trailer reactions from me in the future, then by all means give me one of them lovely subs. And don't forget the old ooh, thumbs up. Those always come down a treat. And come back another time for another video from me.